you can be more than what you currently are displaying, that you do not have to settle for this life that you're in. I feel like I'm preaching to myself as well as you guys right now, because this feels so true. You do not have to live the life that you're living right now if you're not happy with it. I just want you to know that you have got this, and you do not need to settle for a life that you do not love. The end. Thank you for coming. Today's topic is, it's time to break free from the life that you don't love. Now, I don't know about y'all, okay? But I'm so fed up with interacting with people. It's going to sound really fucking harsh now, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm actually fed up with interacting with people that have just accepted their lot in life as like, that's it, you know, what I have is what I've got, nothing I can do about it, blah blah blah, woe is me, my life sucks, I haven't had it easy, so this is what I've got. If you watch this, then enter at your own risk. What I will say is, my laptop just making its own sound. I feel like that was a sign from God to not say what I was just about to say, because it was about to be way too fucking harsh. Like, I was just about to say something and my laptop was like doom doom, and I was like, don't say that, don't say that. Whatever you're about to say, shut up. This is gonna be a really quick video because I can't stop laughing. Okay, let's get it together. Let me be serious for 2 seconds. This video is a reminder that you don't have to live a life that you don't love. You don't have to settle. You can take back control, and that you can realign your life and your energy with the woman and the person that you want to be. I ad-libbed some of that. Maybe. You'd never know. You'll never know. Oh no, but you'll never know. Okay. And I just think it's the truth. Like, breaking free is not easy. It takes courage. It takes an abundance of energy that some of us just don't have in this economy. It takes time. It takes more effort than you want to put in. But changing your life, becoming a better person, growing and evolving is a fucking task. It is not for the weak. And if you feel like you are the weak, then it's time for you to get strong, because I don't know how old you are when you're watching this. I don't know what stage of your life you're in, your experience in this life, whether you've had some trauma, whether you've had some negative experiences that you've taken on as your story, whatever you have been through in this lifetime, wherever you are, whether you've lost people, whether people have walked out of your life, whether, you know, whatever your narrative is that you've been living with for the past couple of years, if you are unhappy with it, if you're happy with it, please continue. This conversation is not for you. I'll continue. This is not, I'm not talking to you right now. If you're in a space where you are loving your life and you're living your absolute best, this video right now is not for you. Congratulations, you have unlocked a level that a lot of us want to achieve. If you are in that space, please crack on with your existence. I wish you all the best. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah. If you are watching this and you're like, I am fucking fed up with the life that I have, I want more, I want to grow, I want to become a better version of myself, I don't even know who the version of me that I want to be is, but I know that I don't want it to be this person that I am right now, that I would like to level up my life, that I would like to grow into a better being, that I would like to be a better mum, better sister, better cousin, better friend, better daughter, like whatever it is that you're looking for in this world. If you are watching this video and you're like, I want to be better, I want you to take this as your fucking sign that you can. I want you to take this as your sign that you can be more than what you currently are displaying, that you do not have to settle for this life that you're in. I feel like I'm preaching to myself as well as you guys right now, because this feels so true. You do not have to live the life that you're living right now. If you're not happy with it, you get to change at any fucking moment in time. Like, you genuinely do get to shuffle the cards and pick out the one that is in your favor. That should be a fucking tattoo. You're not stuck, you're not stagnant, you're not trapped, you're not, in a bubble that you can't pop. Like, you can pop it like Galinda and come out. Galinda, you can come out at any fucking moment and be a better and evolved version of yourself. If you're in an environment right now that is contributing to a negative narrative, I'm going to ask you to shuffle out of that space. Whether that means you need to drop some people out of your life, whether that means you need to change your fucking zip code or your postcode, whether that means that you need to by the way, this also goes down to not just your physical location, but your mental one as well. Like, what are you consuming? Are you listening to music that makes you feel like shit? Are you watching videos that make you feel like you don't have enough? Are you following people on Instagram and online that make you feel like you're not pretty enough, thin enough, perfect enough? Unfollow them. Block. Okay, like, what are you consuming? Are you reading books that are contributing to the person that you want to be? Are you listening to podcasts that are bettering your life, or that are contributing and feeding this negative narrative that you have? The things that you consume are, personally, I would say, more important than your physical location. There are stories, and you can look them up online. There are thousands, fucking millions. Just look at everyone who's really sick. Look at the 1%ers. There are a lot of people that have been in alcoholic, abusive households, that have been in sexually abusive households, that have been in domestic violence households, that have been in neighborhoods full of crime, that have been in the streets, the ghetto. Like, there are people that have been in the shittiest of places, but because they have consumed the right information, because they extracted themselves and got themselves into the right mental space, they were able to visualize a better life, a bigger life, a more well-rounded life for themselves, that allowed them to take the first step to even go and get a mentor, to even go to the library, to even move out of their area, to say goodbye to said friend, to do said thing. Like, sometimes, yes, just picking up and moving to a whole new location is amazing thing to do, but if you're picking up and moving with the same negative mindset, what the fuck is the point? What is the point? Like, it's great because you'll be around new people and they'll slowly but surely change your mind, but it's always going to be a push and pull. Whereas if you start just consuming the right stuff, you are changing the light bulb from the inside out. You know what I mean? Like, you are changing out the dusty little thing and putting in a nice fresh one. So I would always recommend, start looking internally, start looking at the things that you can consume that are going to benefit you, that are going to feed you. Like, my mum doesn't really like reading books, but she loves listening to audiobooks. Listen to some good audiobooks. I'm a book reader. I love physically holding books. So I love reading books. I'm currently reading The One Thing. I think it's an amazing book, by the way. And start consuming the things that are going to contribute to narrative. If you don't know who you want to be, write out that person that you think you want to be. And if you're not too sure, like, I don't even know what I really want for myself, who is someone that is a positive person, that is a genuinely joyful being that you look to and you're like, oh, I just love this person so much. Like, they have so much energy, they're so beautiful, they're so kind. And I don't mean beautiful externally, I mean like beautiful internally. Like, they contribute to the world, they give to charity, they're a person of faith, if you are, whatever it is. Like, who is that person for you? For me, it's Emma Grede. I think she's a beautiful being inside and out. And if you find your person, and then you need to basically dive into them, like, listen to their podcasts, listen to their videos, watch their interviews, read their books where you can, listen to their audiobooks, find any podcast that they've ever been on, and start looking at their journey. Like, if they started in the slums and they worked their way out, how did they do that? Like, if you're in that situation as well, how did they get out? What did they go to? Who did they go to? Who do they ask for help from? And you're going to replicate those steps. It's that fucking simple, babe. Like, it's that simple. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're going to replicate those steps. That is currently what I'm doing right now. I am watching every single thing that Emma Grede has ever been in. Stalker. And I am learning her steps. I'm learning her attitude. I'm looking at the books that she recommends on her Instagram, and I'm like adding them to my basket, and I'm buying them and I'm reading them, and Because if it's worked for my aspiration, why would it not work for me? Like, just bear in mind as well, when you're going through this process, those people are no fucking better than you are. Don't ever put those people on a pedestal and be like, oh, I can't achieve the things that they're achieving because they're 10x better than me. Fuck that. Like, no one in this life is better than you are. No one in this life is worse than you are. You are all on the same plane. We are all children of God, and God never said this person is better than you and this person is not. This person's better than you and this person is not, and you must bow down to that person, but you mustn't bow down to that person. Like, God never did that. He never made us that way. Don't start acting that way. Don't look at people and start being like, do you know what? Story time. I have so much energy right now. Can you tell? I did a podcast once and I didn't even realize that I was looking up to this person, that they were Jesus. But when my sister-in-law and I were like debunking, because we always have like a little quick, if she has an event or if I had an event or if one of us did an episode, a podcast episode or whatever, we'd be like, quick, give us some feedback, go. And something that she said to me didn't click as true until after it had happened. I didn't realize it was happening at the time, but after I did the video with this person has like a hair company that they sold for a couple million, like they're quite well up, whatever else. And I watched it back after she gave me the feedback and I was like, damn, she's so right. She basically said that I was idolizing her. Like, I was looking at her like, oh my God, tell me more. Wow, you're amazing, and I'm lower than you are. I'm nothing compared to you. And I didn't even realize that I was in that. At first I was like, got defensive. I was like, no, I didn't. Like, did I really? And she was like, yeah, you did. And then I watched it back and I was like, damn, I really was looking at this woman like she is something and I am nothing. And I just want to say to you guys, first of all, it's very normal to do this. I think it is quite normal, but we just do need some gentle reminders. And this is your not so gentle reminder that you are not lower than anyone else. No one is better than you are. No one has, you know, they might have physically more things than you have, more money than you have, more accolades than you have, but that doesn't mean that they are intrinsically a better being than you are, right? Their self-worth on a scale of 1 to 10 might be a 10 in their eyes, but in the eyes of God, we're all a 10 out of 10, right? We are all worthy of love, respect, care, appreciation, and all the good things that God has to offer. So don't be out here saying, you know, I want to be like, you know, Tony Robbins. I want to be like Mel Robbins. I want to be like this person, but I don't think I have what it takes. I don't think I can because they had this person in their life to help them, or I don't think I can because I don't have their mindset. I don't think I can because these people weren't born with the mindset that I'm going to be rich. It was curated. It came from somewhere, and they're not better than you are. So I want you to really just drill that into your brain today. Like, no one is better than you. No one is higher than you. No one is lower than you. We're all on the same fucking starting plane, right? So we might have different advantages in life. We might have different resources and different access and different friendship groups and whatever else. But intrinsically, no one is better than you are. And vice versa, no one is worse than you are as well. So please just, if you're like, I want to 10x my life this year, 2025, we've just started. Like, if you are literally like, and don't also go on this new year, new me shit. Like, just adapt, just be, okay? Don't get hyped and be like, yeah, I'm going to change my whole existence, and then start changing every micro habit that you have in the world, and then you can't keep up with it. Like, do it on a consistent and a micro-dosed basis, okay? So, and there are plenty of people that I can recommend to help you with changing your habits. My sister-in-law, Jodine Williams, she runs a company called Rebuild Health in the UK, London in particular, and they help people change their habits. And she's just an absolutely amazing person. And when we have a conversation, she is really and truly just like, she has helped me change and become a much better and more confident version of myself, simply by allowing me to understand how I operate, how not just humans operate, but how I operate. She gives me the space to do that. And don't be afraid to go out into spaces and get support and whatever else, but it always starts in here, guys. Like, you have to focus on your mindset. So please pick up a book. Please listen to the podcast. Please listen to an audiobook. Watch the YouTube videos that fuel the woman or the person that you want to be. So I'm gonna leave this here, but you are not stuck in your body mentally and physically. You are not trapped in the being that you are right now. Like, if the people around you are like, yeah, but you're always the party girl, there's no way you can stay at home right now. Like, yeah, I can. Yes, I can. I don't want to go clubbing, I want to go for dinners. Or I don't want to go for dinners, I want to go clubbing. Or I don't want to go clubbing or for dinners, I actually want to, right now in this moment in time, I just want to knuckle down and crack on with my work. Like, that's fine. Be that person, be you, get to know the authentic version of yourself, because she's fucking amazing. So I want to leave it there. Until next time, besitos.